Technology encourages teachers to build and share knowledge that they can in turn pass on to their students. Having programs like the Teach program that was implemented in Miss Foster's class showed how important it is for effective professional development in order for teachers to effectively incorporate technology into their classroom that is relevant and meaningful to their students. Mahiri stated, despite the continuous succession of reform initiatives, the system and culture of schooling in the United States essentially reproduce teachers who teach pretty much the way that they have been taught. It is important that we as educators learn the best way to teach our students, which means implementing new techniques that we did not have access to. Like in Miss Foster's class, incorporating technologies that develop skills and make students feel wanted and valued allows them to help others build their knowledge and use of technology. In an article by Psychology Today author Michael W. Austin, it stated, the internet is the most important technology for fostering social justice because it can enable anyone to participate in the global economy, obtain education and training, network with others, and so on. We as educators must view technology as a means to expand our students' knowledge. It also allows them to connect to the greater world around them and not be confined to connecting with other classmates. Technology in the classroom also allows for students to be more creative and take hold of their curriculum. Using technology in the classroom promotes social justice because it allows students to learn in a way that fits their generational needs. While technology can serve as an effective tool when it comes to social justice, it can also be detrimental to social justice. Paul stated, increasing technology should have leveled the playing field, but instead increased the gap between rich and poor. With the use of technology, high socioeconomic status children and low socioeconomic status children are growing farther apart when looking at school readiness and digital aptitude. Annie Murphy Paul stated, while technology has often been hailed as the great equalizer of educational opportunity, a growing body of evidence indicates that in many cases, tech is actually having the opposite effect. It is increasing the gap between rich and poor, between whites and minorities, and between the school ready and the less prepared. High income families are still more likely to obtain information earlier in life due to their exposure to technology, while low income families are not as well adjusted to technology. Paul states, the digital Matthew effect examined how children who are given access to different forms of technology at an early age are more likely to use that technology to further themselves academically. The children who do not have the early access are more likely to use technology for purposes other than their education. Bringing technology into the classroom gives us as teachers the opportunity to effectively teach students how to use technology to their advantage when it comes to their education. Teaching them how to expand their knowledge allows for them to be prepared in the future. With the implementation of technology in the classroom, we as educators play a vital role. Mahiri states that teachers should be provided with professional development that includes innovative approaches and programs to facilitate teachers in mediating the learning of contemporary youth with appropriate uses of digital technology. Educators must be willing to fully understand these new technologies and be willing to implement them into their classrooms. Classroom teachers should provide a safe environment at school and give their students opportunities to use technology tools. It is also important that we as educators change our ways of thinking in order to keep up with the technological advances. Mahiri states, these new texts and tools for communication, pleasure, work, and social networking reflect new forms of literacy that offer vast possibilities for meaning making and identity construction for youth and adults. Teachers must also build relationship with their students both personally and academically in order to use curriculum and technology that builds on what they already know and challenges them to learn more. Vasquez and Felderman state, children who learn using curriculum that is based on what matters to them are more likely to feel that what they are learning is important to their lives. Educators need to be aware of what their students are interested in, but also remember that the use of technology should act as a means to support student learning. While technology is there to support student learning, everyone involved should not use it as a replacement to the teacher or curriculum. To wrap it up, Vasquez and Felderman put it best when they said, there will always be other things to do, plans and obligations that compete for our attention. But what we attend to, the children will attend to. So we need to be open to other ideas and alternatives. We must listen to and acknowledge the conversations in our classrooms and make time for the opportunities that are presented to us. We as educators need to view our classroom as a learning environment for all. We also have to be aware of the technological advances that our students face. Implementing technology into the classroom makes for a better future for our students. It also makes for a better classroom and a better world around us.